I'm gonna record. Okay. Okay. On this live, I'm coming from three cameras. So on my private group, not my Royal Gems group. I'm also recording, and I'm gonna let a few come up on here. Now, happy Monday. If you don't know who this is your girl, BabyYo. If you didn't know, now you know. Now, I hope all is well. You're someone safe and unharmed, safe and sound. And I just want to give all praise and glory and credit to the great, true God that does through you, within you. And I just want to give my condolences and prayers that goes out to those who are affected by the floods. And I hope we all get a nice ending with that. Even though we can't bring and get things back, but we can start new memories and be thankful that those who were spared through the storm. Okay, babies? Now, let's get to Monday blackout theories. Yes, honey, this is your Monday blackout theory. Now, the blackout theory of today is replacement. People who are being replaced. This is happening outside of normal life and also inside the industry. I have some cases where people have solid documents that leads to evidence that someone or a family member that they know very well have been replaced or removed, basically, period. But it's more of replacing to where those who they know as family and friends or not as family, the family or friend that they know. Something is very different about them. Not just basic of things that you can change or enhance of your beauty or your looks. No, more of you could tell this person actually been replaced by another person that is projecting and mimicking to be someone that you know. Now, I can give a scenario what I'm speaking of. Like, they of the year of the 80s, they had a very known teacher, martial art teacher, that was from another country that was giving out details and skills and secrets within martial arts to Americans. And the scenario of the motive of his mysterious death could be one of those scenarios that certain people within his country of his land of origin and was very disappointed in him giving out those secrets. Now that's one scenario that leads to motive of replacing or removing him. Now I'm gonna get to the replacing and removing. Now, that's one of the scenarios. The other scenario is that this man was in a situation of came into a mysterious accident within making a movie that was very popular about certain martial arts moves and things, and this was being cast in America theaters, which that was a big thing, made history. This movie went viral. Still today, it's a classic. Well, on the scene of making this movie, it was an accidental, mysterious death on the cast of the scene. Now, I know within before of the 80s and after the 80s, you have had of mysterious accidents or death. Have you ever heard of the movie Murder within the movie or Murder on the Scene or something like that? Well, this actually happened in real life with making one of the known classic martial art movies that one of our known martial arts actor who is acting as himself and very known as a very master when it comes down to martial arts. Well, we're making this very popular classic movie that another very known teacher of martial arts elder was hurt on the scene, and some felt like it was caused by this particular martial arts. Now, if I give name, I don't want to open old wounds of healing, especially his family, because his daughter's still out there. You could just put two and two who I'm speaking about. Well, they felt like he was the fault of this very known older elder master teacher of martial arts. The reason of the mysterious accident that caused their death on the scene. Well, it became speed things up. This man made another popular classic type of martial art movies, doing what he loved and know, to where he wound up getting hurt mysterious on the cast of the movie. Well, this is where the theory come in of the replacing. Well, it wasn't notified to the public, to the world, that something had happened to this very known master of martial art teacher. And they continue on to cast and make the movie to where when we received the movie, it looked like the movie was done and he finished it. Well, after so many years of the making of the movie and the movie been out for a while, they begin to easily air out that something happened to our very known martial art um, actor that really lived as a martial arts master teacher from another country that America seems to fall in love with and respect. And he's not with us anymore because on the cast of the movie he was also harmed and hurt, but they said and mysterious accident would lead us to think that the character that he played, which was himself, was him. But they led us to believe that, and finding out that they continue on making a movie with a stand-in replacement that looked like him but wasn't him. And then we begin to find out the truth that he was no more longer alive. So many movies have been made with a look-alike or replacement to let us to think this man was still alive. Now, getting to the black theory, that is the theory that still today I feel that we have advanced with knowing that it's technology to enhance or to transmit your consciousness into another body. What makes you think that these people just can't replace you all in one and have a whole new you? But the thing is, this is what I'm telling you. Now, if anyone that you know to be family member, friend, or someone you know for years, and they just are not looking like they self, but look alike yourself, a look alike yourself, but not looking like yourself, a look alike yourself. I ain't never heard nobody say that. I'm gonna doubt that. Yeah, that's mine. But certain things that are missing about this particular person that you know. And also, it's certain markings on people that you know that they was born with. Now, if this ever happened, worst case scenario, and you see your girl, BabyYo, aka me, Janice Whitfield, and it looked like me, but something strangely missing. Something is not right. Something's a little bit off. I want you to ask questions because if I call myself a friend or a family member, a loved one, I wouldn't be no standby and just let things just happen and it's someone pretending to dictate or mimic you and really out here living as you. I would think that you would want me to get down to the nitty gritty and find some questions and figure out what the hell is going on and find the real you and take that lookalike back where the fuck it came from. Now, when it comes down to me, I have markings, but I don't want to give those and give nobody no reason of a mad scientist that are in a billionaire player type of mission of game with replacing people and having certain people of lookalike and clones replacing people. Now, I'm not going to give the detail of the markings that's on my original self. But if you ever find a lookalike and it's something off about that lookalike that's looking like me and coming off as me in the world, I want you to look in and don't be a standby because I won't be no standby. Look in and figure out and see if that's actually me. Now, if I don't have this certain markings that I have on this body and then not on that look alike body, I want you to take that heifer to the near factory, the near motherfucking lab, wherever that heifer come from, and drag that hoe by the hair and take her back and find the real me. Bitch, come looking for the real me. Okay? Now, well, now some of you have come to me and others and spoke about this. And it isn't a joke. Um, I can understand willingly changing certain things about yourself to enhance your beauty or your handsomeness or cuteness or whatever. But when it comes to the extreme to where things are just not right or it's off, we need to get to the bottom of it, because as many people that we know today that we was told have passed on, not alive, and we're seeing certain people that they say wasn't alive, or some, or a particular certain rapper that is being discovered, that somebody really found the true real him. Now this man told us if he was ever come up missing or been gone for a while and all of a sudden Majasi Houdini came back, that if he ever come back after being missing for a while, the person that came back is not him. So basically somebody found the real him. And I noticed if you ever have a clone or someone that's been molded or lab grown to be a replacement of you, you start to lose hair. Things start to happen, coloring in your nails, things with your toenails start to happen, and like you having medulla glitches of memory and things like that. There's someone out there trying to actually literally replace you, and this rapper have been replaced. Someone actually found the true authentic him, okay? And he told us if he was ever to come up missing and be gone for a while and all of a sudden magically he come back, the theory is not a theory, that is not him. Now, if someone telling you this, you have many people crying out saying this, and we just took it as a joke, but really, it's coming from the horse's mouth. My point to this theory is to question everything, and if you're curious about something and you think that someone has been replaced in your life, friend, family, or even actor or entertainer, question it, look into it, because nowadays everything should be questioned. Okay, we are have gotten so much advanced with the technology and things like that to where you never know, and you can't say nah. And thinking outside the Pandora box and having a way of thinking, the whole propaganda of agenda of building the Babylon was that they had ends that wouldn't think for themselves, only work. Let that food of thought sink in. So that is your black theory, blackout theory, Monday blackout theory, blackout Monday blackout theory. Did I say that right? Is that what I really titled it as? No, I'm having a Mandela effect. Okay, here we go, guys. But anyway, I kept my word. And babies, I know for a while I took a break, and really we don't take a break when you consider yourself a spiritual one and you on a mission. But sometimes it's good to find time to have a moment to reboot, reset, and calm the mind and things. And another thing, I'm led to say that spiritually, if you don't know what's going on and someone is having a testimony and sharing something on platform and it's coming off a little bit intense for you, but they're speaking of something that is saving their life and others and saving others' life that they might be experiencing, how about you not doubt them? Because we've been in a situation where many people have been on this line and we're just like nonchalant. Oh, they've been worsened. Oh, they're looking for attention. Oh, or they comparing themselves. um get into it before you think you know, and already believed in jumping on the bandwagon of which side you want to believe, and get to know and figure out the whole freaking story before you thinking you already know. Because if you come approach me like you think you know me, or the situation that I'm having a testimony and sharing my testimony online, and you already decide and you want to come and come conversate and acting like you want to know my side. No, baby, you already picked a side. Stop playing in my face and keep it moving. Okay? You don't know what's going on, and anything that I'm sharing, I'm actually going through it in real life, real time, bitch. And I've been talking about this and have silent documents lead to evidence, as well as reporting, telling my testimony for many years before I even knew some of you heifers on this spiritual walk of them spiritual challenge and entertainment tarot readers. Okay, I just watch it because you're confirming what I already know, that had validation, that let somebody know that I'm not by myself because people speaking about it. But I've been standing and telling this testimony years before I even came across your path or your channel. Okay, and for anybody outside or inside the industry, normal, regular, or top or high, A list, if anything that I'm speaking and sharing and it's in my testimony, it bothers you because it might have something to do with somebody that you booty buddies with or friends, just because that's your family or booty buddies, you need to still look in both sides and just don't jump on the bandwagon because that's your booty buddy or friend, or you think this person is truth be or is really actually because of who they are and what they have or their views or whatever. A lot of people with a lot of views and a lot of this have taken or stolen something from someone that has less than them. Okay, understand that. Let that be a food of thought. Jump into the Alice rabbit hole, honey. Don't come over here with that, okay? All right, but anyway, I love you, babies. If you don't know, this your girl, BabyYo. Now you know, and this is your Blackout Monday Theory, and I kept my word. All right, love you.